name is Gabe Medina. I live here in the United States. I recently, in the past 2-3 years, probably about 2.5 years, I've been practicing and studying spirituality, law of attraction, metaphysics, quantum fields. Been pretty much studying everything to those regards. And I found that they're pretty much all linked. And when you realize that they were all linked, you can actually do some remarkable things in your life and get to a position in your life where, you can make a big change and make yourself a better person, basically a better version of yourself, within due time. Now, I'm here to explain it in a way that's going to be very, very simple, you see. Simple, as simplistic as I can get it, to people that want to know this information. Maybe they may not understand some people. So I'm going to try to see if I can do this and show them an easier way to do it. Okay. Now let's start with the law of attraction. What is the law of attraction? Well, the law of attraction is you attract how you feel internally. So if you're having a bad vibe, or if you are just feeling bad, well, then you're going to get more of that, or and it ain't no fault of your own. I mean, if you're pissed, you're mad, whatever, you're going to get more of that, because anybody sees you and you look all uptight, they're going to be kind of like, oh, fuck that, However, these things, it's really hard to explain, but I will try my best to explain it to you as much as I can. Well, I would say this: start internally, and you change those things, they will develop and manifest in reality. See, you have to feel good and positive inside in order to get those good and positive outcomes or manifestations that you actually want. So if you say you want something and you want to do this and want to do that, well, you're just going to get more at once. So you have to say, I will get this. It's mine already. And, that's how this pretty much works. It's pretty simple. You need a negative and a positive, like in a battery, right? We're balanced when we're both. But you have to be more positive than negative, because one negative thing can mess up one thing on the other hand, but the positive thing is going to keep the charging. So you learn from your mistakes. There's going to be negative outputs in your life, but at the same time, you got to realize they're teaching you something, so it's kind of positive. That's the reason the light bulb turns on, because it's reacting to its pulsations and etc. Right? So imagine a battery. The batteries are good. The light works. If your body's good, well, you know what? The light in your body is going to work properly, and you're going to attain the things you want. And the key is to be happy. When you're happy and you have your goals, that's when you can manifest things. If you're upset and trying to do things on a whim, you're not going to. So, first thing you have to do is change your thoughts. How do you change your thoughts? Well, you read a book, you can do this, you can do that, right? Well, that's not going to be enough, because those things have to penetrate your subconscious mind, right? So in order for them to hit your subconscious mind, you have to delve them in there. When you're a baby, and you're from a baby to 13, 14 years old, all those habits, all those things that you do make you who you are today, you see. So what you have to do is actually change those patterns by, one, there's different levels of state. So start doing things, affirmations, thinking positive, rewarding things like, I want needs to just go in the garbage and say, hey, I will have, I will do, right? Change how you talk. That's one thing. Do some affirmations, in the morning when you get up, just write about 10 and then just say them to yourself. Okay? Or you can go further. When you fall asleep, or before you're about to fall asleep, you get in a stage within an hour or two called theta. You can put some affirmational music on, or 32 hertz is what's required. I mean, that's what they want, right? And play that all night as you sleep. As you sleep, it's like they're putting a new CD, new software in your brain, so that you can absolutely feel that during the day. Now, in habits, you see, if you do this habitually for over 30 days, you're going to start seeing a difference. And why? For one, you're changing your paradigm. You're changing your software in your brain. And your brain is going to start saying, hey, you know what? Okay, this is real. This is true. I am this way. Why? Because your brain doesn't know the difference. You're just going to tell it what it needs to do. And then from there, it'll start changing. And you will start seeing. I went from being very, 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 very sad, depressed, 1 in the third, everything, right? And I changed that. One thing I did was start being more positive about life. I started writing a journal on how I'm thankful every day. I woke up, said I was thankful every day. 2, I did the affirmations in the morning and at night. Okay. 3, I made decisions to do certain things and I wrote them down. And every time I accomplished each goal, my decision-making power increased, so I was just wanting to do it more and more and more. And that's something to do with accomplishment, right? So a lot of people want to be accomplished and, you know, do this, that, 1 in the third, correct? And you have to start somewhere. So even mopping the floor, sweeping the house, waking up in a good mood, those little things will change your life dramatically. I can be a witness. I mean, I'm still documenting my journey and stuff, but I can be a witness because it's very, very true. I'm the type of guy that I believe in God, but I didn't know any of this stuff. Like, it was new to me. But now that I'm doing it, stuff seems to just be falling into my lap, and things are getting better for me. I would say a lot better. Like, I would say from 0 to 100, well, I'm about 60% better than I was, 70% than I was 3 years ago. I'm in a different place. Starting businesses, doing comic books, doing things that I'm working on, and eventually I will get there. But I'm still documenting, I'm still on my journey, and I believe in myself. Just my whole mindset is just like positive. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, of course I have bad days. Nobody's perfect, but I mean, I stay in the mind frame of just being positive, and it's very, very simple. Positive. Remember, when something bad happens to you, it's not the end of the world. It's not what God or the universe is doing to you, it's what it's doing for you. So if you were just to imagine, okay, I learned this lesson, boom, it's a positive thing. So if it's negative, it turns into a positive. Right? So now you got this positive light coming through you, and you'll start seeing it in your language and your smiles and everything else. You'll start seeing it. So anyhow, I just thought I would, just go ahead and shoot this video real quick. First time I'm doing this. This is the Lighthouse. I'm Gabe Medina. I will have guests on here, and I will try to do it a little bit more better. But I'm here for you. I'm talking my journey again, and we'll see what things. Thank you.